Meanwhile, Caribbean police commissioners say gang violence is the biggest threat to the region's security. Tackling organized crime is the focus of the 33rd Annual General Meeting and Conference of the Association of Caribbean Police Commissioners in Montego Bay, St. James. TVJ's Vashon Brown is covering the conference.
Gangs have been wreaking havoc in different communities across the island, but President of the Association of Caribbean Police Commissioners and Bermuda's Police Commissioner Michael De Silva says gang violence is not just a Jamaica problem.
The most significant issue facing law enforcement in our communities is the rise of criminal gangs. Across the Caribbean, gangs, gun violence, and drug trafficking all go together, and they represent a common and significant threat to many of our local communities. The Caribbean has a disproportionate number of homicides that outpaces much of the rest of the world, and we must reverse this trend before local gang violence transcends into violent extremism.
Mr. De Silva says during the conference, the regional commissioners will ratify a 5-year strategic plan. The strategic plan, he says, will guide and drive Caribbean police work to ensure that all resources will be used to reduce violent crime, increase border and cybersecurity, and enhance police legitimacy. Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of the Jamaica Constabulary Force's Crime and Security Portfolio, Selvin Hay, argues that the lottery scam is a central part of the country's gang problem.
The proliferation of gangs, more so in the western end of the island, is fueled largely by the money that is available through lottery scamming. They purchase high caliber firearms that are capable and, based on our experience, creates mayhem across our cities.
Director of Public Prosecutions Paula Llewellyn says the collaboration between investigators and prosecutors is critical in prosecuting gang cases.
Let me emphasize that very often, as with any prosecution, yes, you can have technology, yes, you can have DNA if it's relevant, but ultimately you need to have persons who are prepared, whether because they have had a road to Damascus moment and having been a former collaborator or conspirator with members of the gang, they are now prepared to do the right thing.
The conference is intended to strengthen regional integration and to develop strategies for law enforcement in the Caribbean. Vashon Brown, TVJ News.